opportunity to work here, and I really like the teachers, and I think I did what I had to do. But just so you know that I would never have left here, but the reason why I left here is there's a serious trust issue. I'm not gonna get into it, I'm not gonna say anything, but when you have people or somebody that has to go as far as go look at video surveillance to see where you were at a place getting stuff for the school at what time and this and that, you know, you lose trust. And when there's phone calls to other workers asking where so-and-so is and what time was so-and-so there, I think there's a serious trust issue, and I feel as though I didn't want to work with that anymore. And then to have higher up administration have family dinner with somebody telling your new employer that they're stealing employees and you know the employee, whoever leaves this district isn't gonna get paid, that's a bunch of BS. You know, and those are the reasons why I left, because it was a serious trust issue and it gave me a complex. And I felt as though I did what I had to do here. And again, I thank you guys. But I just want you guys to be aware of that when you get somebody to go as far as looking at video surveillance in a store, which I don't know if it's legal for the store to give it, which I'm gonna find out if it's legal. And I would like for you guys to investigate if that's legal too, and then we can start taking it from there. That's why I quit. And I hope I don't have to deal with this corruption in Ironwood, and so far, I don't think so. Okay? Thank you much.
I would like to comment on that. I actually called the store because I could not read the signature on the slip. That's why the call was made to the store and asked.
I don't think that should have been an issue.
I couldn't read the name on the slip.
I don't think it should have been an issue, but whatever.
Any other public comment? Susan Murphy.
I also agree with exactly what Lisa said, that our boys that were suspended on October 15th were called in Mr. Vandervelden's office one by one. My son asked if he was going to be able to tell his side of the story or if he was already suspended. Mr. Vandervelden stated that his mind was made up. All boys were sent home immediately with no parents notified. The parents called the school to find out what happened, and it was decided we'd have a meeting at 4 o'clock that day. At this time, we were told Mr. Vandervelden had not spoken to any victims because they were not talking. After much discussion, we found out nothing because everything that was discussed was hearsay. It was decided that there would be no suspension, but instead in-school punishment. All parents, Mr. Vandervelden, Mr. Radovich, agreed. 2.5 hours later, the parents were notified that the agreement had been rescinded. We met again Friday, October 16th, to find the boys were again suspended. We all wondered how fair punishment could be made without the facts. We feel that it was wrong to send our boys home without contacting the parents, and the 5 boys were not given due process. All punishments were enforced before the facts were on the table and based on hearsay. We're asking the board to look at the way the administration handled this situation and take action. Sue Samartic and Marianne Zielinski.
Yeah, I just want to let you guys know, right, that there's nothing in the contract that prohibits this board, while in deliberation of a grievance, from asking me or the members anything. I think it's important that you guys get all the information while you're making these decisions. You know, the unfortunate outcome of this is that, you know, ASME is going to file for arbitration, and that's going to be a costly process. We don't want that cost, and I would assume that the district doesn't want that cost. So just to let you know, my door is always open. I answer my phone. If you guys want to take another look at this, give me a call. We can talk about it. But again, the contract does not prohibit you from asking us anything. You're the board. You get to decide who you want to talk to. That's all.
Thanks.